How are you all? I hope you all are fine. This is your chemistry lecture and I am your chemistry teacher Aparna Pandey from Art and Progressive School, Lamachor. So students, in chemistry we have already started our chapter number 1 in offline classes, but because now we all know that we have to do things according to the online mode only. So again, first we will do the revision of the topics that we have discussed in chapter number 1. Okay. So, as you all know that in chemistry, the name of our first chapter is Matter in Our Surroundings. Okay, the name of our chapter is Matter in Our Surroundings. So, as the name suggests, we have to study about the things that are in our surrounding, right? See students, the name Matter in our surrounding. So, here it is giving pressure on the word matter. Means in this chapter whatever we will discuss according to the things related to the matter only. So from here one most important question arises, and that is, what is matter? What is matter? So anything that has mass and occupies space is called matter. ऐसी कोई भी चीज जिसका कुछ मास हो और वो कोई जगह ऑक्यूपाई करे, दैट इज कॉल्ड मैटर. And whatever is in our surrounding, the things in our universe, these all are matter. Everything in our surrounding, everything of our universe comes under matter, because whatever is in our surrounding has some mass and occupies a space. For example, you see yourself, you are also a matter. If you see in your surrounding, you will find desk, you will find chair, you will find wall, you will find bottle, plate, books, bag, duster, classroom, pen, everything is matter. Everything is matter. So what is matter? Anything that has mass and occupies a space. ऐसी कोई भी चीज जिसका कुछ मास हो और वो कुछ जगह लेता हो अपने को स्टेबल करने के लिए, so that is called matter. Okay, now from here one thing is clear, that is called matter. Now for matter also, matter has physical nature as well as chemical properties, because as we are doing studies in science, so for science we must know the physical nature as well as the chemical properties. But beta, in this chapter number 1, matter in our surrounding, here we are going to discuss particularly about the physical nature of matter. Here we are going to discuss particularly about physical nature of matter. So when we say physical nature of matter, so in science we never say the things directly. Okay, if anything we are saying, then we must have a proof for that, or we must have some explanation that why we are saying this thing like this. So from here we are going to start our topic, physical nature of matter. Okay, physical nature of matter. From here one thing arises that there were scientists, some scientists have said that matter is a type of a block. Some scientists said that matter is a type of a block. Block means a fixed thing. Some fixed thing, like you can say a piece of a wood, that is block. जो बिल्कुल एक fix होता है, that is block. So sometimes scientists have said that matter is a block, whereas some other scientists have said that no, matter is made up of particles. Matter is made up of particles. Particles means छोटे से हम कह सकते हैं many points you can say. So matter is made up of small particles. Now here two scientists have said two things. One has said that matter is a type of a block, and another one said that matter is made up of particles. So for knowing this, that whether matter is made up of a block or it is made up of a particles, we are going to do one activity, and that activity is given in your NCERT book. It is a very easy activity and you all can conduct this at your home. So I am going to explain you. This is very simple. See students, what you have to do, you have to take a water in a glass, and you can take this Okay, you can take this in transparent glass. So take clean water, and after taking it some amount of water, please put 1 or 2 spoon of salt in that. Okay, you have taken 1 glass of water, then put some quantity of salt in that, and then stir. In first case you have only water. In second case you have dissolved 1 or 2 spoon of salt in that. Now, after stirring it properly, what you will find that salt is completely dissolved in water. Salt is completely dissolved in water. So, why this happened? What is the reason that the salt has particles, small particles? So, why now they are not visible inside that glass? Because they get dissolved. Then how they get dissolved? Because if we say that matter is a block, water is also a matter, right? Everything in our surrounding is a matter. और हम ये कहते हैं अगर हमारा वाटर जिसको हम मैटर मान रहे हैं, अगर वो एक ब्लॉक है, तो क्या ब्लॉक में कोई चीज़ डिजॉल्व हो सकती है? नो। सिर्फ ब्लॉक क्या है? एक फिक्स थिंग है, एंड इफ यू आर पुटिंग एनीथिंग ऑन इट, इट विल जस्ट फॉर्म अ टाइप ऑफ अ लेयर ओवर इट. Okay, it will just form a type of a layer over it. But if the things are completely dissolving in that matter, it means that it has particle nature. It means that it has particle nature. उसमें क्या है? Particle nature है, छोटे छोटे particles हैं. So after going through this activity, what scientists have decided, what they said, what they come to know, that matter has small particles or matter is made up of small particles. because अगर salt हमारा water में जाके dissolve हो जा रहा है, तो कैसे dissolve हो रहा है? अगर water हमारा particle होगा कुछ, तभी तो जाके दूसरे particles जाके उसमें dissolve हो जा रहे हैं. अगर वो block होता तो क्या होता? a type of layer can form there, but it cannot dissolve. salt अलग से हमें ऊपर से नजर आ जाता है, पर वो उसमें intermixing नहीं होती. Intermixing हो रही है, it means that water is made up of particle. And what is water? Water is a matter. So from here, what we concluded, what scientists concluded, that matter is made up of particles. Matter is made up of particles. So about the one physical nature of matter we come to know after conducting this activity, and that is that matter is made up of particles. Now when we talk about the particles, then question arises, what type of particles? How many particles? Are they of big size or small size? Are they of fixed number or they are of number of particles? So how we will come to know this? For knowing this also we are going to conduct one more activity, and that activity is also given in your NCERT book. It is very simple. Here you have to take 2-3 crystals of potassium permanganate. So students, here if you are not having potassium permanganate, because nowadays you all are at your homes only, so you can do one thing. Instead of taking this potassium permanganate, you can take some particle of color. जो आप होली में color use करते हैं ना, you can take that. Now what you have to do, you have to dissolve them in 100 ml of water. If you are not having any measuring cylinder, you can take simply a fixed amount of water, and you can use that amount of water for mixing color. Okay. Now what you will find, that take out approximately 10 ml of this solution and put it into 90 ml of the clear water. Okay, you have to take out the solution that you have prepared. जो colored solution आपने बनाया है उसे आप लेंगे और उसे क्या, उसमें से 10 ml निकाल के आप 90 ml of clear water में डाल देंगे. Then take out 10 ml of this solution and put it into the another 90 ml of the clear water. Okay, this you have to keep diluting like 5 to 8 times. Excuse me. Sorry. So this you have to do this activity again and again. You can do this 5 to 8 times, and what you will find that the color that you have dissolved in first glass and the color that you have dissolved in last one, there is some difference in the shade of the color. Why? Because in the first case it is in concentrated form, और जैसे जैसे आपने पानी मिलाया तो वो dilute होता गया. But in every case you will find that there is a color. कलर डल होता गया, बट इवन इन लास्ट केस देयर इज सम अपीयरेंस ऑफ कलर इज देयर एंड इट इज विजिबल. सो व्हाट इज दिस? From here we come to know that even in a small amount of matter, even in a small quantity of matter, there are number of particles. There are number of particles. No need to get confused. No need to worry if you are not getting things. Though it is activity that you can conduct at your home very easily. But if something is confusing, you can go through this diagram. Here you can see the first beaker is containing 100 ml of water, and that is clear water. In second beaker, that 100 ml of water, here we have dissolved crystal of potassium permanganate. Okay, crystal of potassium permanganate जो कि water में dissolve होने के बाद pink color दे देता है. So this is crystal of KMnO4 जिसको हमने इसमें डाल दिया, and here we are getting pink color. Now from here, from this beaker number second, here we are taking 10 ml in a test tube, and this 10 ml we are mixing again in clean water, again in clear water. तो वहाँ पे क्या होगा बेटा? In that case, the color of the water is also pink, but it is quite less pink as compared to the beaker number 1. Similarly, after from beaker number 2, again we will take some amount of water in a test tube, and then we will again dissolve it in third beaker, which is clear water. Then again what we will find that third beaker is also having pink color, but the color in the third beaker is quite less as compared to the color in the second beaker. Then in same way we repeat this activity again and again, and what we are getting here, we are getting that in every step, though the color is becoming light, but color is there. तो और हमने ये कलर हर बार आ रहा है, जबकि हमने बहुत ही छोटी सी एक क्रिस्टल लिया था पोटेशियम परमैंगनेट का. सो व्हाट इज द रीजन कि इतने छोटे से क्रिस्टल से भी इतनी बार कलर आ रहा है? So from here we conclude that small amount of matter also consists millions or billions of tiny particles. ठीक है, उसमें बहुत छोटे छोटे particles बने होते हैं. So from here we can conclude that particles of matter are very small. From here we can conclude that particles of matter are very small. See now, here what is given here in this experiment shows that just a few crystals of potassium permanganate can color a large volume of water, even about 1000 liter. So we conclude that there must be millions of tiny particles in just one crystal of potassium permanganate, which keep on dividing themselves into smaller and smaller particles. हर बार particles पे divide हो जाते हैं, हर बार particles पे divide हो जा रहे हैं. The same activity can be done using 2 ml of Dettol instead of potassium permanganate. The smell can be detected even on repeated dilution. So these days you cannot conduct the activity with the help of potassium permanganate, but instead of that you can take Dettol. And when you will conduct activity from Dettol, please remember this, that in Dettol case coloring is not there. In Dettol case you will get a smell. Smell is also due to the number of particles there. Okay, so please remember this. So from here what we come to know that after this activity it is clear that the particles of matter are very small, and they are small beyond our imaginations. They are small beyond our imaginations. Now students, here the next topic is characteristics of particles of matter. Next topic is characteristics of particles of matter. So let's discuss about this. So when we say characteristics of particles of matter, here see first characteristic is that particle of matter have space between them. But it is saying particles of matter have space between them. अब हमें कैसे पता चलेगा? देखिए हमने एक चीज कह दी कि matter is made up of particles. Matter is made up of particles. Second चीज हमने कह दी that particles of matter are very small. जो matter के particles हैं वो बहुत छोटे. Now here we have to talk or we have to discuss the characteristic of these particles. अब particles तो हैं और छोटे छोटे हैं, लेकिन ये particles हैं कैसे? What are the characteristics of these particles? So for that, kindly come in page number 2. See here what it is given. Particles of matter have space between them. सबसे पहले हम कह देते हैं particles of matter have space between them, कि जो matter के particles हैं उनके बीच में space होता है. Okay, you said and I have listened. Okay, I am getting that matter particles of the matter have space. But how we will prove that yes they have space? So for that some activities are given. Again you can see that in activity 1.1 and 1.2 we saw particles of sugar, salt, retort or potassium permanganate are evenly distributed in water. This we have done and we know. Similarly, when we make tea, coffee or lemonade, particles of one type of matter get into the space between the particles of the other. This shows that there is enough space between the particles of matter. See, why before going through activity I have just told you this characteristics, this number one characteristic, because the activity related to this characteristic is we have already done. Where we have done? I told you at the time of mixing of salt, मैंने क्या बोला था कि particles हैं इसीलिए वो आपस में mix हो जा रहे हैं. So from here one question arises that how particles are mixing. आखिर particle mix हो कैसे रहे हैं? So see beta, what happens that suppose this is a beaker. Okay, this is a beaker and in this beaker water is there. Actually the water that is visible like this, it has also a small particles. Okay, water has small particles in it. ये water जिसको अभी complete water form में देख रहे हैं, it has particles. Now what you will find that these particles is also have space between them. ये जो water के particles हैं इनके बीच में भी क्या है? Space है. Now when we have dissolved a pinch of salt here, यहाँ से जब हमने कुछ salt इसमें डाल दिया तो क्या हुआ? When salt get dissolved in this, तो आखिर वो salt dissolve हुआ कैसे और क्यों dissolve हुआ? So this answer we are getting from here that the space which is left here, this space is occupied by the particles of salt. ये space किसने ले लिया? ये space हमारा salt के particles ने ले लिया. That's why there is a intermixing of particle of salt and water. और इस वजह से जो salt हमने dissolve किया वो हमें फिर नजर नहीं आया, वो उसमें mix हो गया. ये intermixing कैसे possible हुई? This intermixing is possible only due to the presence of this space between the particles. इस space की वजह से, because water के particles के बीच में जो space था वो space को किसने occupy कर लिया? Salt के particles ने कर लिया. So from here what we come to know that particles have space between them. So from here one characteristic that particles have space between them is clear to everyone, I hope. Now they are in a state of continuous movement. For this again so many activities are given, so that we will discuss later on. The rest characteristics we will discuss later on in next video. Either things will become quite confusing for you. Okay, so in today's class only we have learned what is matter, physical nature of matter. What is matter? Anything that has mass and occupy space is called matter, and everything in our universe is matter, including air also. Then we come to know about the physical nature of matter, where we come to know that matter is made up of particles, and particles of matter are very small. That's why we say that matter is made up of tiny particles. This we have concluded through the activities that is given in your NCERT book. After that, when we have discussed the characteristics of the particles of matter, and there I have explained you only the one characteristic, that is the particles of matter have a space between them. And why I have explained this characteristic? Because the activity related to this characteristic is already conducted priorly. So please student, for better understanding kindly go through your NCERT book as well as conduct activities at your home. You will get things better. I hope you all will like this video. meet you. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.